I really wonder about, okay, how come European leaders are not standing with us, helping us, and instead they're doing everything in their power to weaken Israel. Additionally to it, they are recognizing Palestinian state, which is madness.
I think you're right. To use a very colloquial English expression, Israel I regard as the canary in the mine. In other words, a world in which Israel can thrive and prosper is a world in which my kids will do well, whether I'm in Mississippi or Manchester. A world in which Israel does not do well will be a grim world for the West. Now, your question is, why is it that the European elites don't understand the issue, the issues? And here's the thing. When the Cold War ended, a certain outlook pervaded throughout Western society. And it's essentially this. It believed that the future of the world lay in a sort of secular, post-Christian rationalism. It was a world in which people could no longer attend church or only go on Christmas Day and not really pay too much attention to religious matters. The assumption was that the future lay with the Western world, post-Christian, secular, and that other countries and other civilizations would so obviously see the superiority of our way of life that they would embrace it. In fact, it wasn't really our way of life. We got it into our heads. We came to believe that the way we lived was the universal ideal, and that everyone would essentially aspire to what we had. The problem with this is that it betrayed an extraordinary ignorance of history and of the rest of the world. And as we now know, that if you create a secular society where people don't believe in anything, they will believe in everything. And you get the advance of what you might call post-religious religions, like the belief in climate change. You also create a spiritual vacuum into which Islam in the West is now stepping. And the British state and the British elites and the old school